Distinguished Senator, please take your seats. Mr. President, the chamber is ready. Distinguished Senator Payon, please.
Distinguished Senator Ome. Distinguished Senator Ome, what is worth doing is worth doing well. So we didn't waste time for nothing. We want to get it right because we don't make laws for ourselves, whereby it appears as if we are making law for an individual. These laws are meant to outlive us, and if they are well crafted, we are looking at 50 years, 100 years from now that we don't need for any amendment. So, distinguished Senator Yaya, your observation is upheld. Leader, propose what we ought to do.
Mr. President, sitting as chair, very distinguished colleagues, following our consultation with the chair, we are most respectfully invite a distinguished colleague to please turn to page 6 and section 9 of the proposed bill. Actually, part 4 on page 6. So, we are proposing an amendment to subsection 9(1) to begin with. Part 4 provides for the Director General and staff of the Commission. So 9(1) should now read, or is being proposed to read, there shall be for the Commission a Director General and 6 commissioners representing the 6 geopolitical zones, who shall, A, be appointed by the President. Again, we are amending where you have on the recommendation of the supervising authority. We will delete on the recommendation of the supervising authority and leave it at be appointed by the President subject to confirmation by the Senate. We believe the President should have the prerogative to make this appointment and recommendation to the Senate without talking about any other supervising authority. Then subsection B of 9. We are also proposing to add the words, the Director General shall be the Chief Executive Officer responsible for the day-to-day administration of the Commission. So just the words, the Director General shall, is what we will introduce before the statement that we have there right now. Then subsection 2 of the same section 9 on page 7, where you have the Director General shall, we are adding the words and the commissioner. So it will now read, the Director General and the commissioners shall possess professional skills and at least 15 years cognate experience in any of the following fields. So we'll leave it as it is. Then subsection 3. Subsection 3, the Director General, again, will add the words, and the commissioners shall hold office. The Director General and the commissioners shall hold office. So we leave everything as it is. Then if you can now turn with me.
But there you are saying the Director General and the commissioners shall hold office for a term of 4 years.
Yes.
In the first instance, and may be reappointed for a final
4 years
term of 4 years.
No more.
And no more.
Yes. And then please finally turn with me again to page 3, where we have the tenure of office. Sorry? 3, 4, 3.
Yes.
Okay. 9.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Yes, thank you. 3, 4. Say the Director General shall. So we also add the words and the commissioners. The Director General and the commissioners shall cease to hold office where, so every other thing there is retained. Then page 3, section 5, that deals with tenure of office. So 5.1, that says the chairman and members of the board, other than ex officio, we also add commissioners there. The chairman, then inverted comma, commissioners and members of the board. And that will be it, my lord. That will be it, Mr. President, sitting as chair.
Thank you for promoting me to a justice of the Supreme Court. Okay. Distinguished colleagues, the proposal has been made, and I would like distinguished Senator Yaya, do you second the proposals as made?
Mr. President, sitting as chairman, distinguished colleagues, I rise to second the motion heavily read by the leader of the Senate on the necessary amendments that have been made to this bill for the consideration of the Senate. I so second.
Thank you. Distinguished colleagues, if in the opinion of the Senate, this is more inclusive and will assist in the proper management of the commission and at the same time satisfy the yearnings of all the geopolitical zones of the country. Those in support, can you say aye? Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. So for elegance, the leader of the Senate, for elegance, this will still be sent to the legal drafting team to ensure, and thereafter we'll go into conference committee to get it embedded in the bill before sending it for assent by the president.
Mr. President, sitting as chair, very distinguished colleagues, I rise to move that the Senate reverts to plenary to enable the chairman report progress. I so move.
Mr. President, sitting as chair, distinguished colleagues, I second the motion that the Senate reverts to plenary to enable the chair report progress. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that the chairman reverts to plenary to report progress. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Distinguished colleagues, the Senate in the Committee of the Whole considered the National Identity Commission Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025 and approved as follows. Long title as recommended. Clauses 1 to 4 as recommended. Clause 5 as amended. Clause 6 to 8 as recommended. Clause 9 as amended. Clauses 10 to 38 as recommended. Clause 39, which is the interpretation clause as recommended. Clause 40, the short title as recommended. Explanatory memorandum, schedules, etc. as embedded in the bill. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the committee of the whole? Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleagues, I rise to move that the bill be now read for the third time. I so move.
As amended.
Well said, Mr. President, as amended.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I second the motion that the bill as amended be read a third time. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, those in support that this bill as amended be now read a third time, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk of the Senate.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, a bill for an act to repeal the National Identity Management Commission Act number 23, 2007, to establish the National Identity Database and the National Identity Management Commission charged with the responsibilities of maintaining the National Identity Database, registration of individuals, and issuance of identity credentials, and for related matters, 2025, third reading.
Distinguished colleagues, a bill for an act to repeal the National Identity Management Commission Act number 23, 2007, to establish the National Identity Database and the National Identity Management Commission charged with the responsibilities of maintaining the National Identity Database, registration of individuals, and issuance of identity credentials, and for related matters, 2025, third reading taken. Distinguished colleagues, a bill for an act to repeal the National Identity Management Commission Act number 23 of 2007 to establish the National Identity Database and the National Identity Management Commission charged with the responsibilities of maintaining the National Identity Database, registration of individuals, and issuance of identity credentials, and for related matters, 2025, third reading taken and passed. Let me thank the chairman of the National Population and National Identity Commission, of the Senate for a wonderful job, and even to also thank our colleagues in the House of Representatives, and particularly